Good morning, guys. It is a Epcot day. We did get up at 7 a.m. and got another lightning lane fast pass, whatever you want to call it, for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. So we will be riding that. We are boarding group 50 something, 59. So we will be waiting just a little while, but we're okay with that. We're going to make our way to Epcot, and we will see you in the parks. We have landed in Epcot parking lot, making our way to the front of the park. Probably first things first, we're gonna find some breakfast. It is actually at 11 o'clock, and yes, I said breakfast. But we will definitely find something to eat. We did get a late start this morning. Kind of tired the last couple of days. Start to go a little later, a little later, a little later to the parks. But we are making our way to the front of the park. We will see you inside. Officially past security, ready to tap in. I have the same stuff in my bag that I did yesterday. Didn't get stopped. Who knows? But these do keep us nice and safe, so I never complain. We have picked up our iced coffees to power us through this Epcot day. Just finished with our shrimp and grits and our cinnamon bites. They were magnificent. Cinnamon roll bites, of course, always a winner with me. I like the sweet stuff. We are now making our way to our Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind return time. We did polish off those delicious Starbuckses. Did a little bit of perusing, no shopping, just perusing. Sorry. Just perusing. So now we let our brunch settle. Hopefully we've let it settle enough so we can enjoy our ride. I will not be filming this time. It was a very aggressive roller coaster. Didn't feel too comfortable filming the first time. So you guys are gonna ride along in the backpack. So we will see you after we ride. We have just got off of Guardians of the Galaxy, enjoyed the wonders of Xandar. We are headed into the Connections Eatery, have a little cool down. It's a hot one today. Picked up a little snack at the Connections Eatery. Fun fact, as a grown adult, you can order a kid's meal if you're just wanting something to put on your tummy. I got the little cheeseburger, and the missus got just the regular old chicken tenders. Since we are now all refreshed, slightly fueled, not over encumbered, you do not want to overeat while it's this hot out. It is definitely a toasty one. As we've been saying, the sky is kind of spicy. It is not as cloudy today, so not the chance for the sun to kind of tuck in behind a cloud too often. So we are gonna make our way towards the World Showcase, see what all we can find. Probably not too many snacks since we did just eat maybe a beverage or so, or just to peruse. So we're gonna make our way around. We do have dining reservations this evening. If I have not mentioned already, today is our official anniversary, or as we say, naniversary. We did all start in Disney World property. We got engaged on Disney Springs property by the Lego store, fun fact. And then our first honeymoon We did spend 14 days here in Florida, and then ever since we've been coming back, at least for our anniversary. So we were going to have our reservations of Le Cellier for dinner. So we are super excited for that. We do not want to overeat because we want to get all of the good stuff from Le Cellier. As we're coming up to the World Showcase, we've got all kinds of different flower beds showcasing all of the flower and gardening. Of course, you got the Mickey and Minnie topiaries. If it wasn't Flower and Garden Festival without topiaries, what would it be? Not a festival. Just a reminder here, while we're at Epcot enjoying all the beautiful flower and garden, is just to stay hydrated, guys. It's over 90 degrees today. Of course, you know we have our water backpacks with drinking Powerade, Gatorade, having something else other than water. Of course, no soda if you can manage no soda, but definitely water and hydrating fluids. It is a hot one today. We do carry an umbrella for two reasons. The main reason for to prevent it from raining. Usually if you have an umbrella, it won't rain. But secondly is if you do need some extra shade and you're out walking World Showcase or Hollywood Studios or anywhere for that fact, having a little extra shade to throw up so you can stay cool, stay out of the sun if you need to. Do take often breaks, because we definitely do recommend the breaks, whether it's going to a resort and cooling off or whether it's finding a little restaurant and just having some water and a cool down. It's always very important to stay hydrated. We don't want anybody passing out at Disney World. That is no fun. But yeah, just enjoy your time, take your time, and definitely stay hydrated. And when I say Disney cast members are above and beyond, as you can see there, we had a little hidden Mickey just swept up into a little pile there that will be gone shortly if it gets breezy. But that is why Disney cast members, even the janitorial staff, are just of a different breed, that's for sure. That is one fun thing, is to always look up, look down. The amazing staff, the cast members, they are a cast of amazing people. I've seen them doing water paintings on the ground. Oh, looks like we have a little Pluto meet and greet over there, saying hello to some friends. But yeah, the Disney cast members are very, very magical. They can make a lot of magical things happen, so always be nice to them. Make sure that you're treating them with the utmost respect, especially during fireworks times or anytime there's a crowd. They're there for your guys' safety and making sure that you're doing the right things and they're doing the right things as well. We did decide to go Mexico first this time. We are standardly Canada first, but Mexico seemed right today. We're gonna head on into the pyramid. Just a fun thing to remember that inside the pyramid, it's always nighttime. Inside the pyramid is kind of neat because of Disney theming. You are inside, but you're outside at the same time. It's kind of neat. But in this inside-outside area are lots and lots of Mexican-style vendors, so you have all kinds of different statues and sculptures and all kinds of different things. Also, while you're inside and outside, there's also a restaurant called San Angel Inn. It is a Mexican-style restaurant, obviously. We have eaten there. We never had the actual food, but we did have a fancy dessert there, which was amazing. It was a Mexican pyramid filled with chocolate mousse, so it was a chocolate pyramid. Fantastic. This is also where the Grand Fiesta Tour ride is as well. So very busy inside, outside of the Mexico Pavilion. Like I said before, there's lots and lots of handmade, intricately detailed carvings and figures and sugar skulls. Pretty much anything you can find from the Mexican culture is going to be in here. They also do have some pens and things that are standardly everywhere. These are really neat. It tells the legend of a true friendship bracelet. I never realized you're actually supposed to lose them. While inside the pyramid, we did decide to take a fiesta tour with the three Caballeros, since we didn't get to take it the other day. So we are gonna hop in line. Passing through the rest of Mexico, you can hear Mariachi Cobre in the back. The Three Caballeros is a nice little boat ride. It was a simple walk on. Literally didn't even wait, we got right onto the boat. So we enjoyed that little ride through Mexico. And now we're just gonna continue wandering. Literally wandering into the wandering reindeer. So we'll see what's in here. This is the exit to, looks like, the Frozen ride. We thought it was a merchandise shop. Just the exit. Which means we are in Norway. So we are just gonna mosey around through Norway. See what all we can see. Found ourselves inside the Viking exhibit. Clean Glove Bakery is where you can get your school bread and other snacks. We found ourselves in the Fjording. It is a merchandise shop in Norway where you can get all your Norway-specific Disney merch. This is also where you can pick up your parka or any other cold weather gear you may need while you're in Florida. Yes, I know that sounds funny, but it is very themed. This is also where you can pick up your Anna and Elsa and other Frozen Friends merchandise. After touring through a little bit of Norway, we decided to come up into the Shanghai exhibit. This has lots and lots of different things from the parks overseas. Here's Tron, which we now have here. There's one of the light cycles.
Alrighty, friends, this is going to be my last call for this show, Reflections of China.
This is also connected, as you can hear, to the Reflections of China.
This will be closing in a couple seconds. If you do miss this show, it will be another one in 20 minutes at 3:50.
Looks like there's some Pirates of the Caribbean and Alice in Wonderland costumes. This is also a really great place to come and cool down. Like I said earlier today, it's about 95, 98 degrees outside. This is Duffy and Friends. This is also some more costumes of Toy Story Land they have over there. Really neat place just to come in and cool off. Look at all the different things that Disney has created overseas. This also looks like you could come in and meet Miss Mulan in here as well. After cooling down in the Shanghai exhibit, we are still here in China. We're going to head over to the House of Good Fortune, which is the merchandise shop over here. If you were to watch the video, I do believe it dumps you out over here. But we're going to pop in here and see what all we can see. It is the year of the rabbit. So therefore, in the China Pavilion, you're going to see lots of rabbits. So that means it is Oswald the Rabbit's time to shine. Lots and lots of detailed ornamental mirrors and picks and combs, spoons, all kinds of beautiful, beautiful fans. Also, you can get yourself a pair of chopsticks here as well. Looks like they also have some chopstick resters. Oh, look at the cute little tiny...
They can rest him on his belly.
They're panda chopsticks. They're so cute. They have some silver chopsticks here. Also, if you find yourself in need of a sword as well. Both China and Japan have a sword section. All the different types of teapots and tea sets, which are super pretty. One thing I do know about these swords is, yes, they are real swords, so they will be taken to the front of the park for you. You cannot carry them around, for good reason. Looks like the missus found herself a little kitty sushi. They definitely have a lot of cute little plush. One of the missus's favorite sections. Also looks like you can find your name on some chopsticks. There is all kinds of fun overseas themed snacks. We did pick up some steak lays, which sound delicious. A fellow YouTuber has had those before, so we hope they're as good as he said they were. But yes, they have shrimp flakes if you want some of those. All kinds of different flavored chips. These are the two nice little snacks we picked up. Some steak flavored chips and some strawberry Oreo cookie straws, I think is what it was called. We're gonna enjoy those. We'll let you know how they are. It looks like while you're here in the China Pavilion, you can find your zodiac sign. And of course you do have your panda friends, topiaries, enjoying themselves some bamboo. As you're passing through over into Germany, they have a basin booth. Looks like they have an Orange Bird soap pump. That looks like the only place I've seen it. Looks like Miss Snow White is out meeting and greeting at her little well there. Over here between Germany and Italy, there is the little model train village here. One of my little favorite Easter eggs is this village is also celebrating the same festival we are here in Epcot. You got your little flowered garden, little flags. They're so cute. But I love the fact that it's always themed. We have just passed by the America Pavilion. Now we're headed over into Japan. Nice little snack that we like to get sometimes is a kakamora, which is a icy, like a shaved ice.
Kakigori.
Oh,
Kakamora.
Kakamora is from Moana. Kakigori is the ice from here. It is really good. Always get the sweet cream on it. It's like literally a sweet creamy sauce that they put on it. Super good. Nice, cool you down. We are headed over back to the Japan merchandise shop, Mintikoshi. And we're gonna shop around there. You know, we gotta pick up a couple things. I don't think we reviewed those chips earlier. Those chips were fantastic. Very big, meaty flavor, surprisingly, from a chip. And then the Oreo straws were really nice and sweet. Had a strawberry center. Very, very delightful. We're gonna make our way into Mintikoshi. Looks like they also have some coolly pattern fedoras here. I didn't see you there the other day. Alrighty, just went into that Japan pavilion shop. Did mosey around. Slight wardrobe change with the new hat. I did see this hat the other day. I think I showed it to you guys. I enjoyed it so much I had to come back and get it. So the orange bird hat actually moved over to the missus. Sun was a little hot on her little old scalp. So she's now wearing my hat and I got me a new one. So we are going to keep moseying around this pavilion here. Looks like we're headed into Morocco. So let's see what we can see around here. Like many things in all these other pavilions, Morocco had a lot of the people from that country come and work on building this pavilion. So if you go up in there and you look at all the beautiful tile work, it was all done by Moroccan artists. Another fun thing is if you're standing on the opposite side of the World Showcase, you see these buildings over here, that dusty orangey brown. There's another added part to the skyline of this area. If you're standing across the lagoon, you'll notice that there's a building that's just about the same color, and that's actually Hollywood Studios Tower Hotel. So you'll actually can see that from the World Showcase, and the Imagineers knew this, so they made sure that it would match. Just a fun fact for you. We are now passing through Morocco, right into France. We did learn that El Chefs de la France is a very bougie, expensive restaurant. Like, we're talking like California Grill restaurant. We did not know this, but one day we will enjoy Chefs de la France, but maybe not today. So we're gonna mosey around into the French pavilion and see what all we can find here. We breezed right through Japan over to the England pavilion, into the World Travelers store. Give a little peruse through here. We're also using this as the exit to the park because I believe we're going to hop to the Skyliner and potentially go take a rest, a well-needed cool-off rest at a Skyliner resort. If you do exit out of this side of the park, it is a true exit to the park, so you will have to scan back in, whether that be via Magic Band, but you will have to either have an active Epcot ticket or a park hopper ticket, long as you're after 2 o'clock. We did have reservations as well to Epcot today, but we can hop to whatever park we would like to, because we have those park hopper annual passes. But now we're making our way up to the Skyliner platform and to take off on one of these beauties. Just so you know, these things do take off about, I think they said 14 miles an hour. It does feel quite fast when you're in one, but they are totally safe. We have just landed at the Caribbean Beach Resort. Fun fact, there is a Joffrey's right at the entrance or exit that does have a special, if I remember correctly, a special Skyliner drink itself. you can only get it at the Joffrey's. We're gonna mosey around this resort, take ourselves a little resty rest. It is that hottest part of the day once again, so it is time for that rest. So we are going to do so. So we'll see what we get into around the resort. We have found ourselves a nice, cool, comfy little spot for us to take a break on. After enjoying ourselves with a little rest, we decided to come into the merchandise location and have a look around. Got lots and lots of Hawaiian shirts, different types of hats. Got some alcohol if you are into that. And again, this is a DVC resort, so you're going to have some quick pickup items and that kind of thing. They also always have a section with household needs as well. And some of these higher end resorts do have a Pandora collection in each of the stores. And as far as we've been able to tell, each one of the Skyliner resorts do have some Skyliner specific merch as well. As most of all the other resorts, they have their Magic Band Pluses and some regular Magic Band. Looks like as well as your s'mores chocolates, you can actually get chocolate bars that are Munchling themed as well. While we were in the merchandise shop in there, the missus did find those fancy candy bars from the Munchling collection, so she picked those up. Can't wait to have a taste of those a little later. Well, it as well, while we were in there, we picked up, well, a cast member gave us our buttons. We are celebrating 3 years, as they say. So 3 years is our anniversary today. I believe I said that earlier today. That is why we are headed to Le Cellier for our anniversary dinner. We will still bring you guys along because you guys are part of our anniversary as well. So we are making our way back to the Skyliner station. A brisk little walk over there so we can hop back on and head over to Epcot and make our dining reservation at Le Cellier. It is at 7:50, so we'll still have a little time in the park, or we may even hop to another park, or maybe even Disney Springs this evening. So I'm gonna keep on walking and Mrs. seen a cute character bus, and keep walking over to the Skyliner and head back. And just like that, we are back in Epcot. Just got through security, and we are gonna mosey through England and through Canada to get to our dining reservation of Le Cellier for dinner. Super excited. So we will see you as we pass through. Passing through the England Pavilion, you got Pooh and Rabbit, Tigger, Eeyore, and of course, little Piglet. We have officially made it up to the Canada Pavilion. Gonna poke around in a few of the shops here, see what there is to see, and just kind of mosey until it's time for our dining reservation. Looks like they definitely have some Canadian specific merch. Also, fun little fact, if you still want that picture with that phone booth, there is one up here in Canada as well. And it's also nice to come up here. There's lots of seating and a beautiful waterfall up here. And over by this beautiful waterfall is the entrance to Canada, far and wide. We have checked in for our Le Cellier dining reservation. We thought it was going to be just a few minutes. Usually once you check in, it takes usually about 5 to 10 minutes for them to call you, maybe a little longer. It was just about instantly, so we're kind of rushing over to the main entrance of Le Cellier for our dining reservation. We just got seated and we're taking a glance at our menu. We have received our bread course and we ordered a cheddar cheese soup for an appetizer. We also have the Ottawa apple cocktail. And our main entree has arrived, our ribeye steaks. Looks like a nice sauce, and I believe there's potatoes underneath there as well. And the missus surprised me with a Mickey cake to celebrate our anniversary. Really excited to eat this. I hate to cut it open though. It's so cute. We just had a magnificent meal at Le Cellier. As you can tell, we're walking by the World Showcase. Epcot Forever is about to start any minute, but we are headed out of the park. We did have a magnificent meal, that bread and cheese soup to die for, and the lovely server we had. We definitely enjoy dipping that pretzel bread they bring you into that cheddar cheese soup. Fantastic. And our ribeyes, cooked to perfection. We're both medium rare kind of people, so we definitely enjoyed our medium rare ribeyes with some smushed potatoes, and it had a really nice sauce with it as well. Tastes like it had a little bit of wine in it. Our cocktails were also fantastic. The Ottawa apple, nice and smoky around the edges, and that nice crisp apple flavor. We also enjoyed our wonderful surprise that the missus brought us, which was a Mickey dome cake. We definitely enjoyed that a little too much. We are very full. So we are headed out of this park.
That's your second surprise for the anniversary.
Oh, that is our second surprise for the anniversary. The missus did surprise me earlier with a card, of course, and one of those cards involved the fact that we're going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, so that's super excited. You guys are definitely invited to that. So we are going to actually make our way out of this park. As you can tell, the fireworks are just about to start. We're going to head over to Disney Springs to walk off some of this Le Cellier, maybe pick up a few things around there. So we will see you guys in Disney Springs. That is the beautiful spaceship Earth in all its glittery lights. Alrighty guys, we did in fact go to Disney Springs. We did enjoy the last little bit without the camera, being that it is our anniversary this evening. But we did go into World of Disney and picked up a few things there. I'll show you those here in just a second. We also picked up a few things in Epcot that second time we went in, right before Le Cellier. Actually, I picked up one of the things a little bit before. But we are going to show you those, but you guys do have a great night from here. Alrighty, from the Disney Springs World of Disney, we picked up 2 nice keychains. I got the Mickey Mouse, and she got the pink castle, keys to her castle keychain. I also picked up a Numimo. I did want the little Mickey there. And then we saw one of the popcorn carts that had a Mr. Toad popcorn bucket, so we did have to pick him up. And then of course the missus did get herself a Sleepy Olaf Cuddlies. And like I said earlier in Epcot, I did pick up a new hat. That is the one with the floral embroidery from the Japan Pavilion I showed you guys earlier the other day. And then the missus did decide to pick up her own orange bird hat. So we did indeed get 2 hats from Epcot today.